Our next question is from someone who says they would be worried about breaking someone's ribs if they did CPR on them. Can you really damage them?
The answer is yes. In most cases, yes. Doing compressions on a human body, it's a very brutal thing to do. We're pushing very hard into the chest. We're pushing at least 5 centimetres into somebody's chest. What we're trying to do is we're trying to compress the heart in between the sternum, this bone here, and the backbone, the spine. We're trying to squeeze the heart in between those two. Now, all of this bony structure is here in the body, the ribs, etc., is to protect the internal organs. And we're trying to get to them. So something will have to let go. And it often does with a bit of noise. On a younger person, typically up to the 20-ish, there's no cut-off time. But if you start doing CPR or start doing compressions on a younger person, late teens, early 20s, you're generally going to hear some tearing or popping sounds, and they're a bit loud. What it usually is cartilage. Between the sternum and the ribs, there's cartilage, and when you press, you just tore it. But it's okay, it's not a big deal. If the patient survives, that's going to be a distant memory in about 4 weeks. It's just a soft tissue injury. The treatment for that is paracetamol and rest. On an older person, you're going to get a lot more noises. You're going to get a whole lot of cracking sounds. And it sounds like teeth grinding very loudly. Now, it will peter out after about 8 or 10 of those, but what that is ribs. And you just crack them. But they crack on the sides. And if you're doing it correctly, they'll crack on both sides. But they just crack. They don't snap off and cause any traumatic injuries. They don't come out and do things. They don't stick into anything else. They just crack. They're just a little bit more flexible once they've cracked. It's a bit easier to push then. And again, if the patient survives, they're just cracked ribs. That'll be a distant memory in about 6 to 8 weeks. The treatment for cracked ribs is paracetamol and rest. So yeah, we're not trying to achieve the loudest noise, Mel, but there's going to be noise there. That is how you know that the patient actually needed the CPR. If they haven't tried to defend themselves against you doing that, you're on the right track. They need it. Keep going until they tell you to stop or till a doctor tells you to stop. Again, don't be afraid of it. Things will crack, but there's a good chance we'll actually save that person's life.
Ouch.